Everybody knows at least one black or brown guy that will support Argentina till the end because of Messi. Like, shut up, man. Like, these guys be the same people that be hating on England all the time. Like, bro, Argentina generally do not know you. Even worse, they are completely hostile to your kind, my friend. They don't like you. And to be fair, there's a lot of misinformation about the stuff that happened in Argentina in the past. But you don't even need to look that far back. Today, they don't like you today, my friend. Like, is Messi literally worth your self-respect?
The lady who got arrested in Brazil for calling the people that work at the bar the monkey, you saw that? They arrested her and she sucks. Argentina, y'all are getting a bad rap.
This 29-year-old female from Argentina named Agustina Paez was visiting Rio de Janeiro in January. She was at a bar with friends. And I guess they were drinking, having a good old time. The tab came by. She was in disagreement with the amount I guess she was being charged. A dispute ended up happening. She exited the establishment and then proceeded to do monkey noises, basically calling the staff monkeys. Brazil said, hell nah. They arrested her. And then on top of that, they released her on an ankle bracelet. And she could be sentenced to 2 to 5 years of imprisonment. Okay.
Shout to Jamie Woods 11 on Instagram.
Jamie's out there trying to move it around. He got the Portuguese subtitles. That's how you know.
Yeah, I didn't know racism was illegal.
I love that.
Yes.
Because why? Why does that need to qualify as freedom of speech? For things that they can't do anything about. Your race, your religion, your gender. That should be a crime.
Go Brazil.
Argentina is the most racist country in the world, with the most racist people in the world. Kylian Mbappe just said in a Champions League match, a guy called Gianluca Prestiani, who plays for Benfica, put his shirt over his mouth and called Vinicius Jr., a black Brazilian player, monkey 5 times, which Mbappe heard. Vinicius heard it, Benfica players heard it. So people who are now trying to claim that this player never said it, this is Champions League football for those who don't know. That's all nonsense. Prestiani, Italian name, is Argentine because, and again, this is the history of Argentina.
I know a lot of people have talked about this before, but I did not realize how racist Argentinians were until the World Cup came in. And in no way am I trying to shit on Argentina because I've met great Argentinian people and, I'm a big Messi fan. But this is based off like my own personal experience. So me and my boy were out one time and then we decided to sit down because we took a lot of steps. And at the time I was wearing my Maradona jersey with his signature on it. And these 2 Argentinian guys came up to me asking me if I was Argentinian. And mind you, they had big smiles. Big smiles. And then I said, no, I'm from El Salvador, but I really love Argentina. And despite giving them the praise, their smiles completely disappeared. Like, what the fuck, bro? Dude, like, as soon as you hear that I'm Central American, and specifically Salvadorian, boom, like, smile completely disappears. Dude, and in my head, I was like, did I say some shit about your mother for you to react that way? But now with the stuff that I'm hearing about them, it all adds up.
Why are so many Argentinians mad that in Brazil it's illegal to be racist? An Argentine tourist, Agustina Paez, got into an argument at a bar, which happened, sure. But then she got caught on camera making racist gestures like a monkey at black Brazilian staff. On camera, in public, in Brazil. Now, if you know anything about Brazil, it has one of the largest black populations in the world with deep Afro-Brazilian culture, history, and identity. So obviously, Brazilians online dragged her and called it exactly what it was, racism. And authorities arrested her immediately because in Brazil, racism is a criminal offense, not just bad behavior. Now, the weird part is that in Argentina, the reaction was mixed. Some media outlets questioned if the punishment was too harsh, even empathizing with the racist. And this feeds into a bigger conversation. Why does Argentina have this reputation for racism? Argentina has long pushed this narrative of being a European nation, downplaying and outright erasing Black and Indigenous populations. This case blew up because it shows 2 completely different realities. Brazil saying this is racism and there are consequences, and Argentina debating and asking if it's really that serious.
Absolutely disgusted by my fellow Africans. I posted a video of Enzo Fernandez where he was making racist remarks about the black players that represent France not being from there. You understand? The chant is not him educating them. The chant is a racist remark. It's like telling someone, get the hell out of your country. And now his own Chelsea teammates have unfollowed him. They've unfollowed him and called him out. So how can you guys, and this is, what's making it more insulting is that my fellow Africans from Africa are not understanding. They're saying what he's saying is not wrong. The reason you guys feel like this is because you're not in Europe. Because if a white man tells you, get the hell out of my country and go back to your country, are you going to tell me that's not racist? There's no difference between that and what Enzo Fernandez is doing. The chant is to insult them. The chant is not to educate them. They know their backgrounds. Who is Enzo Fernandez to tell them that they come from Angola, they come from Cameroon, they come from... So what? It's very insulting. And like I said, I love football too. But don't let football blind you from the truth. And the truth is that chant, which was led by Enzo Fernandez and a few Argentinians behind him that we couldn't really see, is racist. It's unacceptable. Otherwise, his own teammates will not unfollow him and call him out. Like, come on, man. Use your common sense. Stop always act like we're slaves. Like, I'm seeing our fellow brothers saying, it's not racist. It's not racist. It's not racist. Disgusting, man.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I trust that you are doing better today than yesterday. And you are enjoying your World Cup. And if your team has made it, or your team is likely to make it to the finals, or if it has not, or maybe they just went back home, you have an alternative. So on today's video is a little bit confusing to me. It's a little bit engaging as well, because tell me why the creators that I have compiled on this particular video, they are literally talking to me. They are literally talking about me. If you know me, I've been a very big, or rather huge, supporter of this one man called Messi of Argentina. But then again, I'm sure if you've been watching FIFA World Cup 2026, you already know what these people did. You already know the words that they said, which has got the internet talking and all that. But I am particularly disappointed because we have this guy who a lot of people are looking up to. We have kids who are in the soccer team, they're looking up to this guy. And if you ask the kids, like, who's your GOAT? They're going to point Messi. If you ask even the grown-up people, who do you think is better in this game? Everybody is going to be pointing at Messi for sure. And that's me. That's me. I was going to do that, and I've been doing that for a very long time. But I am disappointed with the comments that the Argentina made towards the black players, because for me, I don't see it as a shock. It's not a shock. We have seen what the black players have gone through this FIFA 2026 World Cup, from their visas being denied, from your beloved President Trump denying entry to multiple African countries, and to FIFA managers they don't even do anything about it. Like, they knew before, and still they went and put FIFA to be played in the USA, denying entry to multiple people, you know. And that is not the case, guys. I'm wondering, like, most of the time when there is a wrangle between racism between the black people and these people, I mean, like, they always compare the black people with the monkey, but this is just hypothetical anyway. If you put a monkey there and you start comparing the features, like, who's more likely to look like a monkey, you know? And I'm laughing every time. Like, every time you're going to make a racist comment, you have to put monkey in between. I'm like, what did the monkey do to you so that you can compare it to a black person? It doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really make sense at all. So basically, you've seen the reaction about people, you know, about the Argentina team trying to demean the black players. But I'm like, you know what? People are shocked. The world is really, really shocked that the black players are this good, because you have seen it yourself. You have seen it yourself that they're doing better, and they're gonna conquer it, and they will be better than this. So ladies and gentlemen, just in case you're new here, my name is Yvonne, and I want to say thank you to my new followers. Thank you for visiting this channel often. And this is a platform that we share our thoughts and we try to make this community a better place for each and every person. So tell me, what do you think about this particular video? What do you think about the Argentina's reaction about throwing racism comments towards the black people? And yeah, until next time.